Greetings, mortals. Hopefully. And welcome to Star Ocean.
Should have poured my drink before I went live. I really think that's going to be super loud. I'm going to move because I don't know how loud that chair is. So, buttons, how do they work? Okay, I think I need to use the touch screen in order to get this to work. I'm actually just going to let this go for a while because I think it's pretty cool. So this is the third Star Ocean game. It is not sort of directly tied plot-wise to the other. Well, it has direct plot ties to the others, but it's not like following the same characters or their kids or anything like the previous one was. In the previous one, in Star Ocean 2, one of the characters is the son of one of the protagonists. That is actually really interesting. That image of the Statue of Liberty heavily implies that the ocean levels are either going to fall dramatically or that we're going to move the Statue of Liberty into some, like, floating city, which is conceptually just kind of bizarre to me. I don't know why you would do that. But just thinking about, like, what version of history would lead to, you know what, the Statue of Liberty where it is right now, not in a good place. And I guess, I mean, if you've got enough global warming and the sea levels start to rise too much, eventually Ellis Island would be underwater. So they'd just move the statue. And if by the time that happens you can just make it float, I mean, why not? Then you never have to worry about moving it again, because it is in and of itself a thingamabobber. So I have played this game before. I haven't played it on this is not really. I have like a weird ghetto-fied like ear thing in. I'm going to enable event skip. I don't see the point. I feel like event skipping and stuff like that is something that you should just handle on a level of, if you press start and then you choose that option in the middle of a cutscene, you can skip the cutscene. There's no reason. The way that it handles it is very strange, where it shows up at the start. So subtitles, yeah, boys. I'm gonna go with automatic. I feel like that's... Do I want... Do not enable vibration if you have a bone or joint disorder or an injury, such as broken bones, dislocations, pulled muscles, or sprains. I don't tend to care for vibration, honestly. So we can't do the universe or 4D because we don't have enough things, but we'll just start it on Galaxy. I'm not that concerned. I'm not making this as hard as humanly possible for myself.
Here you go.
Oh, hi, Sophia. You startled me. I thought you were swimming down at the beach.
I was waiting for you, but you never came. You said you'd play a few games and then head right over.
The super long delay.
Oh, I'm sorry. I didn't plan on staying so long, but I got kind of sucked in.
All right. Well, that's what I thought happened. Didn't you say you had tons of homework to do before we came to Haida anyway?
But I was fighting so well today. And I leveled up a lot too, you know?
Yeah. How nice for you.
Someone's in a bad mood today.
What do you expect? You'd rather play games than hang out at the beach with me.
Sophia? You aren't mad, are you?
I'm not mad.
Do you want to go to the beach?
Trouble
I
in
swam
paradise.
enough, while somebody I know was having the time of his life playing games all by himself.
So, do you want to take a walk through the hotel? I bet it'll be fun. What do you say? Come on. Please. Pretty please.
Well, if you want to hang out with me that badly, I guess it's all right.
Great. Let's go. Time's a-wasting.
Okay.
The early days of voice acting, where like the default was not for it to be like a singular experience. The sort of like stilted dialogue. It's so funny, but at the same time,
Boy, she sure is taking forever. I bet she's making me wait on purpose.
Hi, Fate.
Took you long enough. What were you doing all that time?
Just changing. I didn't take that long, did I? Besides, you kept me waiting. How long was it? Serves you right.
Right.
she was just sitting in there on her phone, tinkering, like, okay, it's been an hour and a half. He's waited long enough.
Shall we?
Okay. Just don't yank my arm off.
You know, that's really interesting. I don't know that I've ever seen that. But it's very common for there to not be a room 13 on any given floor, and sometimes they go so far as to not even have a 13th floor. It's really crazy. Like, an entire section of the building is mislabeled. Basically, everything above the 12th floor is mislabeled as the wrong floor because they don't want to admit that there's a 13th floor. It's like really bizarre stuff. But like, I've actually spent more time than I'd like to admit wandering around hotels while on layovers. And because I'm an insomniac, so if I get stuck in a layover overnight, there's no guarantee that I'm going to be able to sleep. So while my family was sleeping, I'd just be wandering around the hotel. But like, I would like go around and like look and be like, oh, here's 12, and oh, this is interesting. The next room is 14. I think the fourth thing is Chinese. Because the word, I'm trying to remember what it is. I'm trying to remember whether it's the word sounds very similar. You don't say. I do. Why, that's how I was when I was young. By the way, there's a bit off subject, but are you busy tomorrow? Come on. I'm sure you have some free time. After all, this is a resort, right? Right? Well, I don't have anything planned in particular. Of course you don't. I knew it. You're a loser. In that case, you gotta go see this show. It's tomorrow right here in the hotel. And of course, don't forget to tell your family about it. It's a once-in-a-lifetime experience. No doubt. Advertising his show in his bedroom. Nobody's asking me, like, what the hell are you doing in our bedroom? Tomorrow's show will be a circus. You say if you're interested. Of course you're not. And of course, if you're not, there's no sense in forcing yourself to go. But you could still buy a ticket and then not go. That's a suggestion. Not a suggestion that they gave me, but it's a suggestion nonetheless. Oh, is that an area transition? You walk so slowly. Oh, by the way, Sophia, your fly's undone. You should probably fix that. I mean, you don't have to, but you go in the Yuffie style, but... That's a very strange thing that I've seen in several games where, like, you'll have these characters who have, like, their flies undone. Not just their fly, but, like, the top button undone. And it appears to be, like, a deliberate stylistic choice. Like, they're trying to do that, and it's like, Yuffie, your pants are unbuttoned, they're gonna fall off. You're a ninja. You should be concerned about them falling. It's so peaceful. When I'm here, it's hard to believe the Federation forces are battling the Aldean Empire near the Lambda sector at this very moment. Alright, so... These two characters have a sort of bizarre relationship in that they're not, like... They're not dating. Like, they're not boyfriend-girlfriend. But there's clearly a degree of expectation there that goes beyond what you would normally see in, like, just some friends. So they have a their Facebook status is definitely, it's complicated. Because that initial conversation made no sense between friends or between people who are dating. Ooh, blue-haired knight. The floor that lies beyond is a gateway to an evil that has been sealed by a holy man. Beyond the sealed door lurks an evil beast of chaos who would seek to harm upon the beast. The princess, not the beast, whatever. Though it may be my end, my appointed task is to protect these lands against the forces of chaos who would disturb the order of this world. I believe you mean hence. The door shall remain sealed. Even then, I don't think that works either, but that's beside the point, it's closer. Until the glass fills with water and all the moons have waned. O princess of pure heart who shimmers like sunlight on water. O knight of valor who conceals the flames of rage within. Wow. That is a very specific thing for this character to have said. You must hear and understand what I say. I heard the rumors, but I really didn't think there was this many Earthlings here. Huh? Me? I'm from Expel. Now I'm starting to feel like I'm in the Sol system. But I do love how there's Expellions here now, which is cool.
What? Who are you? This is the Rossetti's dressing room. Oh, I know. You want my autograph, don't you? Oh, well, gotta keep the fans happy. Usually I'd be pretty mad if someone just came barging in like that, but you're so cute, I'll make an exception this time.
You said the Rossettis?
What? You didn't know our troop's name? Don't go forgetting it now. Say, what's your name?
Fate, but...
I'm Sophia. Right. To my darling Fate. From the Fairy of Illusions, Pepito Rossetti. All done. What the?
I love it.
Hey, you can't just draw on somebody's shirt.
my autograph.
You didn't say that you didn't want the
Said
autograph,
anything
man.
about wanting an autograph. Huh? But I mean, but I thought then you want my mama's autograph or my papa's? You can't want Ganella the Clown's autograph or Ursus the Strongman's.
Yes, screw Ganella. Who would want
Right?
that guy's name or autograph?
No, we're not really looking for anyone's autograph.
Huh? Well, what then? Are you a salesman? Nah. Come to think of it, you look like the kind of guy who's never done an honest day's work in his life.
God, I love that line.
I know. You're here to collect on a loan. Well, you're too early. That loan's good until next month, they promised.
No, no. Who are the Rossettis anyway? And what's with this Fairy of Illusion stuff?
Okay.
Fate is so
So?
terrible.
You two are just lost?
Well, we're not really lost.
Oh no! You're robbers!
No, not that either.
Then what are you? You're not one of my fans. You're not here to collect on our loan. You're not lost. So what do you think you're doing barging into our room like this?
Oh man.
I'm sorry for barging into your room. We were just taking a little walk.
I love the idea that
checking
this
out
was
the
all a
place.
long con.
Isn't that right, Sophia?
And that she's just been fucking with them the whole time.
A walk?
Yeah, a walk.
Barging into people's rooms isn't called taking a walk. That's for burglars, or lost kids, or stalkers, or groupies.
Okay then, we're lost.
Let's get out of here, Fate.
Well
Good
played.
idea.
So you were lost. That explains it. And I thought you were my very first fan. Oh well, it's not like I performed yet, so it did seem a little strange.
You're a performer?
That's right. We're the Rossetti Troupe, and we bring you a fleeting vision of the future. I'm your fairy guide, Peter Rossetti. Well, if you want to hear it in plain Terran, we're a circus troupe, and I am sort of the host.
Oh, so this shirt with your signature's
Jesus.
gonna be worth something.
Sorry.
Of course! It's the first autograph I ever signed.
The first?
Tomorrow's my debut. In 6 months, why, you could buy a whole planet with that shirt.
We're gonna have a bit
Oh
of backwards
yeah?
for a second.
Amazing. An entire planet. I guess I'll have to take good care of it.
Hey, you don't believe me.
See, the thing that I love about this is, like, I guess part of this has to do with my like, there's, let's just say that there is a modern game where there's a character who acts like a total ditz and behaves as if she doesn't really understand anything that's going on. And she does it to hide the fact that she doesn't know certain things because she's not from around here, right? Like, there's a character who deliberately acts like a ditz to hide the fact that she's actually really smart and kind of a spy, right? And so for me, like, these kinds of characters who, like, act overly ditzy, that whole spiel that she did at the very beginning was such a great setup, and it had such a great payoff that it feels like there's no way that this girl is actually like this dumb. She's playing these two like a fiddle, and what's particularly funny is when Fate gives the whole like, ooh, I'm sure you're gonna be like, he has this whole like, he thinks he's pulling one over on her by like he's treating her like she's some little kid who doesn't know what's going on. She's probably seen more shit in her life than he's seen in his life, even though he's probably substantially older. And I just think that the whole idea is great. I've never really gotten this character before, but the new interpretation that I have of this character now, after, you know, all these years coming back to it and seeing different characters, really, I really like this character.
No, I believe you. I'm sure you'll be dynamite on the stage.
Total tone shift.
Thanks. I'm in a good mood, so I'll give this little present to you, my first fan.
Huh? A ticket?
Yeah, our show's tomorrow. You better not miss it. After you see us do our thing, you'll want to treasure that autograph for the rest of your life.
Gee, thanks. I'm looking forward to the show.
Great. See you later, Fate.
So going back to the manipulation angle, right? There's two of them, and they appear to be like a couple, right? You know, that they may or may not be, but they appear to be a couple. She gave them one ticket. Like, the whole, I really feel like the whole manipulation angle just makes way too much sense. The idea that she's just completely going over their heads. Anyway. Why do you keep talking to me like I'm some kid? No matter how big someone is, if they act like a child, I'll talk to them like they're one. Besides, I'm grown up already. I don't get lost like you. I heartily approve. Can I save? No. And I also love, it's a great little addition that he's now got this autograph on him this whole time. Okay, so we need to go head down to the beach. Because there's a PA down there. I'm gonna try to do all of the PAs. I'm gonna. There's one in the room that's just a really weird one where you rummage through your own garbage can, and that's just a strange one. I don't know that I want to do that one, but let's see. So we'll talk to this woman. My friend's got her in her mind to hook up with a hot guy. Can't imagine why she'd come all the way to Haida just to do that. Like, come on, get laid at home. We've got this amazing thing. Oh, hey, parents. Let's not talk to my parents yet.
Well, hello there. What can I do for you? Say, you're kinda cute. And kinda single, hmm? You know, hanging out on this beach has got me as dry as a dog. How would you like to come up to my room for a little drinky?
A little drinky.
Drinky?
I love the expression on her face.
Fate, you can't go around talking to just anybody.
God, that's a weird thing to say.
Oh, Sophia, where's your brain, Fate?
Who's that?
Like,
Your sister?
okay, so, yeah, something like that. bad idea. So we know already, based off of their dialogue, they are definitely the... Let's see. They definitely fall into the "it's complicated" setup. So you definitely don't want to do this, because this is going to piss her off. You don't want to do this, because they clearly have something going here. So I'm gonna go with this one, even though this is like, again, they're in "it's complicated" mode, right? So saying this is like, she's gonna be like, what? How could you say that? You know, we're not dating or whatever. But it's probably the best option in terms of like fitting in with the dynamic of their relationship, because it's going to shut this girl down. And that's what she really wants out of me. She wants to shut this girl down.
She's pretty cute, huh?
What? Who? What was that? What?
Just play along.
Yeah, okay.
Well, anyway, thanks for asking, but I'll have to pass.
Yeah, fine, I understand. What a waste. Here I thought if I went to this expensive resort, I'd run into lots of hot guys. And when I finally find a guy who's my type, he's taken. Why do I always get the bad luck? Excuse me.
Excuse me.
Sorry, Sophia.
About what?
I mean, I know I just made that up on the spur of the moment, but I shouldn't have said that. Well, if I hadn't said that, she wouldn't have backed off, right? So...
You surprised me. I mean, you? My boyfriend? Don't worry, I don't mind. After all, it's not like I totally despise you or anything.
Oh yeah, it's complicated. So... Okay, so I don't remember the whole situation here, because I'm trying to remember, like, I don't want to screw up my ability to do as much of this stuff as possible, and I just don't remember the early game of this game very well. So I'm trying to remember whether I should be talking to my parents or whether I should be going to the battle simulator now. And just give me a second to find out which I should be doing. No. Definitely, the battle simulator, I think, is the last thing that I do. So I'm going to talk to my parents. I think I recall the game now well enough to... Oh, Pete, you finally decided to get some sun. You were playing that game again, weren't you? What if I was? It's just something I like to do. What? I know, but... Could you at least forget about games for a while, at least while we're on this trip? Don't you think it's unfair to Sophia after she took the time to travel with us? Yeah, no shit. You don't need to have to lecture me like that. I'm not a kid anymore, you know. Sometimes I wonder. Yeah, no shit. At least, I still think you're a child every time you get defensive like this. I'm not defensive, you're defensive. Well, you should just be happy that I still have time to talk about things like this. It just shows how much I really care about you. Yeah, no shit. Like, what kind, that is a total dick move to, like, like, now that we've established that Sophia came here, like, she's some childhood friend or whatever, right? She came here. Her family isn't here. It's just me, or, well, Faith, and his family. And sure, I'm sure she gets along fine with his parents because they're, like, childhood friends or whatever. But, like, you don't just ditch her. What, you're playing games again, Faith? Well, I guess I can't complain as long as it's your own money you're wasting. Of course, that's only if she doesn't want to starve herself to death when we get back to... What? 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 Your mom and dad are really close, aren't they? I really hope I can find a partner like that someday. Unless you become a pro gamer. You do not, sir. Once I rest the spell, I shall hit the waves once again, like these people say. Okay, so we are ready. Let me fill you in. She came here to find a guy, but she's trying too hard. She's got her mind set on finding some hot guy so she can get her money's worth out of this trip. But that's making her too aggressive. Guys don't like that. I don't know. I think that the aggressiveness isn't the problem. I think the problem is saying things like drinky. But even then, I don't know. I think that she probably isn't going to have any problems getting laid this trip if she wants to. A lot of people on vacation just hook up because they're on vacation and they're having a good time and they meet someone who's hot and they go hook up. That seems to be a thing that people do. The chat chamber. It's really funny that this game came out like before the era of cell phones. So like it... But... You came all the way from the Soul System, did you? Sightseeing, I suppose? Well, whatever your business. Edie does it. It's the way to go. No kidding. Is there a save point over here somewhere?
Delicious game console.
I really wish there was a save point, but I don't think there is one. So, if we fail at this, I'm wondering what I want to do. Yeah, I don't think there's a save point in the hotel. And have I done everything now? I think I've done everything now. So, if I fail at this, I might restart and sort of skip through all those PAs. I'm still going to do them, but I might just skip the dialogue. But we'll see. I have not played this game in a very long time. Oh, geez, that character's too strong. There's gotta be a bug, right? What do you think? I mean, Michael's way too strong. We gotta get rid of him already. Seven days ago, people... Ooh. Hey, you sure love your games. I can't believe you could love anything that much. I suppose I should admire such dedication, but... Honestly, that son of mine, I just wish he'd study a little more instead of playing games all the time. Except for PE, his grades are terrible because of it. I love how in this world, like, playing video games, like, a lot of it is no longer sort of like an intellectual exercise, and it's become more of like a physical exercise because of the, like, the progression of technology. I myself prefer the old type of games where you use the joystick. I think I'll have the word with the supplier. Okay, so I cannot save. I can't do anything with this stuff. I have no weapon. Can't use symbology or anything.
Games again? But you were just playing. Keep playing games all the time like that and you'll turn into a brainless muscle man.
Yeah.
What to do?
But yeah, I do like that he tries to get Sophia to play with him, but I wish that he had done that first.
Why don't you give it a try, Sophia? It's really fun.
But isn't this one of those combat simulators? Don't you have to fight? No can do. I don't like these kind of games.
Don't worry, I'll protect you.
Don't worry, I'll protect you.
But
I'd never let you do anything dangerous. I promise. Come on, try it.
well, okay.
Still think the complaint was that she was worried about
Could give it a try.
getting hurt.
Then it's settled. Let's start at an easy level, since you're a beginner. You'd prefer a character that uses symbology from a distance rather than one that fights up front, right?
Yeah, well, it won't hurt, will it?
Don't worry. Beginner's level doesn't hurt at all, really.
Okay, I'll give it a try.
All right then, we're about ready.
Oh my god, she actually does kind of write her name.
Please set battle system parameters.
I just realized this. Her name is
What do you wanna do,
Souffle in
Sophia?
Japanese, I think.
Let's start from the beginning. You want to take a look at the instructions?
I don't know. Should I?
You probably should. Otherwise it won't be much fun.
Okay, I will.
You must first set the PlayStation 2 internal clock. Let's see. Battle trophies. Wait, how? How? I've never played this. What? Okay. Oh. Okay. I'm gonna just do the initialization because I don't know how this. I don't know how I could have any data because I haven't. I started the game once, but I never hit the new game. I don't know how I have data for it. Doesn't make any sense. All right, whatever. At any rate, let's see. Okay, what? Sheesh. Okay.
Give it my best shot.
Looks like an even match.
All right.
All right, let's play.
Let's play.
Computer, start.
Player 1, Fate Line God. Character, Sword Master Adonis Klein. User level, AAA. Player 2, Sophia Estede. Character, Flare Witch Cecilia Fairmana. User level.
That's actually pretty badass.
E.
Cecilia Fairmana, I believe, is a character in the second game. Her name's
Monster
Cecilia,
level
right?
E. Setup complete. Continue.
Okay, we're ready.
Preparing to commence. This simulation system may abort a game if it detects that player safety is at risk.
I already know that. Just start.
Confirmed. Commencing game.
Alright, so I have not
I'll show you what I
played in
got.
a very long time.
Take that! Take that! Yaha! Yaha!
Didn't hit the target I was looking for, but that's fine.
Yaha!
Oh.
Take that! Take that!
Okay, that did not work for what I intended it to. There we go. So that's the full combo there.
Take that!
Okay, so the second hit there didn't actually work. Ooh, defeat with exact damage! Also win with no damage. So we got two things there. Shouldn't I not have to select that? Yeah, whatever.
That wore me out.
But wasn't it fun?
Well, it wasn't too bad, I guess.
Well, so what we're going to do is we're just going to keep on going, and we're going to try to do all three. If you do all three, you get a cool item.
Computer, start the next battle.
Start the next battle.
What?
What?
Gonna play again?
Yeah, baby.
Don't worry, it's basically the same as last time.
Only this time,
Okay.
we've got
I'll give it my
scary
best
bat
shot.
things.
Stop that!
So dark.
That's dangerous.
Take that!
Okay, I think I'm going to need to use... Whoa, shit, hello, I didn't see you.
Yeah! Yeah! Stop that!
I'm going to die.
Ah!
I got wrecked. I'm actually not going to complete the battle simulator because
We lost.
it's going to take way too many
Sorry.
attempts.
I was just getting in the way.
Don't worry about it. I'm old enough not to worry about winning or losing. What matters is, did you have fun or not? If you did have fun, let's continue our game sometime, okay? You'll get better with a little practice. Then again, if you were bored, then there's really no point. What do you say we stop now and go get a bite to eat or something? You look pretty bushed.
Yeah, I'm beat.
You need more exercise.
Guess I'm just a fatty.
No one's saying that. Sheesh. Hey, let's go find my mom and dad.
This, by the way, is the first time that he
Right.
shows any sign of, like, maturity in the entire, like, thing so far.
What the?
Level 2 tremor detected. The system will be temporarily deactivated for your safety. We apologize for any inconvenience.
An earthquake? But Haida 4 is a stable world with no tectonic activity. There shouldn't be any earthquakes.
think that's an earthquake guy.
This is an emergency alert. Haida 4 is currently under attack by unidentified spacecraft. All civilians should follow immediate evacuation instructions on the nearest console. I repeat, all civilians.
Computer, what's going on?
Remote Station 7, Haida 3 and Haida 4 are currently under attack by unidentified ships. Remote Station 7 has scrambled its own ships to mount a counterattack, but they are outnumbered and therefore unable to provide evacuation assistance to Haida 4.
An attack by unidentified ships?
Stand by for video display.
I don't believe it.
As an emergency measure, all transporters have been directly linked to the evacuation terminal. Please commence evacuation by following the established route. I repeat, please commence.
Fate.
Don't worry, Sophia. I'll stick with you.
Thanks.
Who could be attacking us?
Don't worry, Sophia. I'm not just going to abandon you here.
Before. I wonder if Mom and Dad are all right. First things first. We gotta get out of here. Let's go.
Yeah.
I think they're okay. I don't know. But at any rate, we gotta get somewhere safe fast. Sure, I'm worried about my mom and dad, but we need to think about ourselves right now. Yeah, you're right. Let's go.
Oh no! What am I gonna do? No, I gotta relax. Relax! First of all, I gotta get away from here.
I gotta get out of here.
Alright, so let's talk to these people. Did you hear the announcement? You gotta get out of here. Well, I could ask you the same question. What are you doing here? Hurry up and go before it's too late. Hurry up and go. So you're saying you guys are staying here? We're waiting for my mama and papa. If we leave now, we'll miss them, won't we? You know, strangely enough, her mom and dad are upstairs. They probably can't come here at all, because the teleporters are all directly linked to the evacuation area. Why are you still here? Whether you're going to evacuate or try to find somebody, you better get a move on. Yeah, Fate, we should find your mom and dad right away. Right. Whether we find my parents first or just evacuate immediately, the situation's been worse the longer we take.
Due to the state of emergency, all transporters have been redirected to send guests to a special floor, where a large transporter waits to take you to the emergency shelter. After the arrival of all guests at the shelter has been confirmed, the transport jammer located in the evacuation facility will be activated. Please evacuate in an orderly and speedy manner.
Hey, our first save point. So let's save our failures. She has such low HP. So crazy. 350, 120. They're both level 1.
Uncle Robert and Aunt Ryoko!
I'm glad you're both here.
You guys too, Dad.
What a relief! I was so worried.
What's going on, Dad?
Sounds about twice
Is
as old as
Aldean
I
attacking?
expected.
Probably not. From the looks of their weapons, it's most likely...
Most likely what?
Never mind. We must get out of here. Let's go.
Please wait here.
Is something wrong?
There's a long line to use the transporter up ahead. You'll have to wait your turn here.
I see. We'll wait then.
Damn! How'd they get in this far? Get going! Keep moving forward!
Let's get out of here.
Yeah.
Here they are! Run for it!
Yes. As I suspected.
Dad!
Run, you two!
Uncle Robert?
Just get out of here!
But...
Get moving now! You have to protect her!
That's right, hurry! Don't worry about us! It's all right. We'll be at the evacuation facility soon.
Promise, Dad?
Promise.
Let's go, Sophia.
Okay.
Damn it, Fate.
They're getting away! Use the incapacitator!
You have 3 times the HP. She should be going first.
What? An attack from behind?
That's not nice.
That's not.
Yeah.
Okay, I have to stop it completely and regenerate. Okay, we can get this hell out of here. Yes, lady.
Take that.
Beep beeps.
Take that.
Yay! Yay, battle trophies! I do wish this defaulted to continue event, not skip event.
Damn it.
I'm scared.
Don't worry. Just stay behind me.
Okay.
What are we gonna do? There's no end to these. Huh? What the heck is that?
Hey, Faith! Sophia! You okay? You hurt?
Is that?
PETA?
Came to check out what all the racket was about. We found you guys in trouble.
Little lady?
What do you want, Ursus? What the? Man, this is not what we need right now. Ursus, take care of that one. Let's go, you two.
A real fight!
I'm actually going to take control of PETA, because I'm very curious how she plays. I don't think I've ever... Oh my god, she's such a badass! How How is it that I've never used her before? That's so awesome! Oh man, she's fun. That was a really cool attack. I've never actually used her in combat. I don't think. I don't think I've ever brought her into the party. Like, to... That's crazy. That was cool. Alright, so we need to...
Looks like an even match.
We need to swap for Sophia, because... Hey! Triple EXP on 0 EXP enemies. Nice. 000.
Thanks for the help.
No problemo. But we should get out of here. There'll be more of those things coming. It's already a complete disaster over that way. Come on! Let's get out of here!
A complete disaster?
Hey,
But my
wait
parents!
A sec. Fate!
Forget it! Didn't you hear Pepita? It's too dangerous back that way!
But...
What?
Forget it!
Come on, you two! I already said it was too dangerous!
Please, stop him! He says he's going back!
What?
He didn't actually say that, but...
There?
Mom and Dad are back there. I have to go help them. Out of my way!
Didn't you hear me? It's an inferno back there!
It's way too dangerous!
Come on, you two, out of my way!
Oh, that's it! Ursus?
Let me go! Let me go!
Oh, I love it. Well played. I like Pepita.
Look, we'll all die if we don't get out of here! Now!
I don't know why, in previous playthroughs of this game, I just never got the character. She never clicked with me. And this time, I'm really enjoying this character.
Welcome to Aruba Shelter 5. This is an evacuation shelter located underneath Haida 4. Please wait in your assigned rooms until the rescue ship arrives. You are allowed to move freely about the facility, but there are some restricted areas. Please refer to the consoles or ask the nearest official for detailed instructions.
All right then. Well, we're going now.
No need to thank me for saving your life, or anything, you know. Like a person who's not a child would say. But, you know, it's fine.
Hey, cheer up.
Fate.
Shall we go? There's nothing left to do here anyway.
Yeah. I'm sure your parents are okay. Don't worry.
Yeah, I know. Let's go.
Oh, 1 second, please. You've been assigned to room 506. Remember that.
Okay, 506. Got it.
I expect the rescue transports will be here soon. Please try to relax and wait.
Okay.
And so that symbol is probably indicative of which room is ours. Oh. Okay. So we're gonna save this. And, you know, I think saving actually eliminated my chain, now that I think about it. I'm just glad that everyone's okay. All right, time to discuss our business plans. Business plans? What? Fate? Are you stalking me?
Your parents.
Well, what can you do, eh? Hey, at least you're still alive, eh?
Oh, Ganella, you should really watch your tongue.
No, it's okay. It's just like he said. Even if I went to help them, I wouldn't have been able to do anything. If only I was a little stronger.
Fate.
Strength, it's not enough. You can't beat them.
He's right. It's not your fault. I bet they were professional soldiers. There's nothing we can do against people like that.
And you know, just because they didn't make it to this evacuation facility doesn't mean your parents are dead. You know, they might be hiding out somewhere. Don't give up so soon.
Or they might have been captured or something, eh?
Ganella!
It's all right. If they've been captured, then you can go rescue them.
Anyway, you'll just have to wait a little longer. What could you possibly do right now? We don't even know what's going on.
Yeah, you're right.
Why don't you go to your room and rest a bit? You're too tired to do anything right now.
Or you could just rest here with us. Wouldn't you feel safer here with everyone?
Thank you, but I'm fine. I want to think things over anyway.
Okay.
Run! Hey, Johnny. So why is this one a different color? Ooh. So this is a healing thing. Negligence, I tell you. Negligence. Unless they attempt to destroy the entire planet, there's no danger at all. Thanks. That makes me feel so much better. I'm so glad that that's what you went with. We'll all be fine, unless they decide to blow up the planet. Hey, it's that girl.
Hey, Fate. Can I ask you something?
Okay.
What is it?
Do you think maybe I should have minded my own business that time?
That time?
Yeah, you know, when we were escaping to this place, I had Ursus grab you. That's why you got separated from your family. It's all my fault, isn't it?
Pepita.
That's not true. I would have been killed if you guys hadn't stopped me. It's all right. Don't worry about it.
Oh, well, that's a relief.
Of course. Why would you ask such a thing?
It's nothing. I'm just kind of worried about it.
Okay. So I think we've, you know, mended bridges with her. Everything's okay. The gods are watching. This is not my room. I believe it's time to nap. And I was just in 508 and my room is 506, and I walked into 507 expecting it to be my room for some reason. Can you count? Yes or no? Evidence suggests no. Sophia, your fly is still undone.
Sophia, you okay?
Yeah, I think.
You're exhausted. You should rest.
Yeah.
Sleep is generally for the weak, but why shouldn't I sleep?
Sorry.
Don't worry. Just rest.
Fate?
What is it?
Will you stay here until I fall asleep? I don't want to be alone.
Sure, I'll stay. Just relax and go to sleep.
Thanks.
Good night.
And she's probably super exhausted. The sun is one of the most exhausting things. Just existing in the general vicinity of the outdoors when it's really sunny out is very tiring. I'm old enough that I'm not sure how old I am. How old am I? I think I'm either 32 or 33. I think I'm still 32. I'm not sure how old I am. Oh god, I'm an old man. Oh, I'm such an old man. As long as we're here, they're safe. We're safe. Please remember that you're in room 506. So where's Pepita? You know, it's interesting because this group was split for some reason.
Minions of the Dark Prince emanating from the void. What is the true purpose that drives them? The shocking truth is about to be revealed. See our next performance for the rest of the story. Okay. I love the narrator. Just cannot turn off narration mode. Even at times like this. I mean, I don't know that he's a man. I think that if I was talking to him, I'd probably be more like, you know, times are tough, so you have to, like, get your shit together and start acting like an adult. Why don't you act more like our young daughter? I want to sleep. I'll gather some more information for now. Let's see who else is around. If it wasn't the Vendini, then who else would it be? So if they're gonna come to our location, does that mean that they know where we are? That sounds like a security problem. What are you excited about? Is he talking about the beam weapons? I have a hard time imagining somebody being so excited about people getting shot. Nah, you'll be fine. I act like I'm in camp. Playing a simulator on the computer. Is there a computer in my room? Yes, there is. I don't think I can interact with these. Alright, I think it's probably nap time. Is it though? Here. Oh. I'm doing this on the PlayStation 4. One moment. We're taking a nap. And let's see what event happens. Nap time!
Where am I? Oh, yeah. The attack on Haida. It's 3:52 a.m. Still so early. Well, what now?
Faye, what's that sound?
Sounds like they're going to make an announcement.
This is an update for all refugees. We now know the recent raid on the resort planet Haida was a surprise attack by Vendine.
Vendine? Aren't they that military power that's currently at war with Aldean? They did turn down the Federation's offer of aid some time ago, but there were no open hostilities.
Remote Station 7 mounted an attempt to defend Haida 4, but it was thwarted by a tactical Vendini strike. Currently, the Pan-Galactic Administration is scrambling ships from surrounding regions, but Vendini forces still have control of this sector. We request that all civilians begin boarding rescue shuttles for immediate evacuation to Remote Station 6. Please do not panic. Refer to the nearest consul or attendant for further instructions.
Sophia, we gotta go. You okay?
Yeah, I'm fine. A little sleep helped calm me down.
Hold on just a little longer. We'll be safe once we reach Remote Station 6.
Okay.
Computer, tell me the present location of Robert and Ryoko Line God.
The present location of the specified individuals is unknown.
What do you mean, unknown?
Both Robert Line God and Ryoko Line God's positions were lost on galactic year 772 12141923.
Lost? What then?
The information system is currently experiencing technical difficulties. Confirmation is not possible at present.
What? Oh no!
Also, you'd think in a situation like this, those kinds of systems would just be shut down completely. Like, it seems like a bad idea to allow people to locate people during this kind of stuff. Because, like, do you really want people to be able to be like, oh, okay, this person is in this evacuation shelter, so we know how to hit them.
Welcome to the Federation transport ship GFSS 12372 Hellera. You must have been through a lot. We will soon be departing for Remote Station 6. The observation bay is located directly through the corridor leading out of this room. Please wait there until we reach our destination. Gravitic warp will get us there shortly.
So there's a lot of stuff that happens before you get into, like, the main, like, game. There's a huge amount of random stuff. Let's see. Blueprint. Woman with wavy hair. Wow, we're on a real Federation spaceship.
What's that? They're all watching something.
Huh? You're right. What is that? Something on the monitor?
Let's take a look.
Okay. Oh no! It's worse than I thought.
This is horrible.
We are about to enter gravitic warp to escape the battle zone. I repeat, We are about to enter gravitic warp to escape the battle zone. All evacuees prepare for warp turbulence.
This is actually very strange. You wouldn't typically expect that a military vessel would be sent to evacuate refugees in the middle of the battle, because it's kind of begging to have all of your refugees die because they're no longer in a safe location.
Fade?
Oh, I woke you up. Sorry.
No, it's all right. Where do you think we are now?
I wonder. There haven't been any announcements yet.
We should ask one of the crew.
Yeah, good idea.
You know, I just did the math. I'm actually 31. I just now did the math, and I just realized that I've been thinking I'm older than I actually am. Ah, that actually feels good. For the last probably 6 months or so, I've been thinking that I'm like 32, and I'm not yet. This is what happens when you don't bother to do the math. What were the most remote Station 7 guys doing? Hey, you! What's the big idea letting the Vendini forces get this far? Maybe it happened during nap time on Remote Station 7? I'm sorry, but this particular incident is under investigation. We have no further comments at this time. What are you trying to pull? You have any idea who I am? No matter who you are, I cannot say anything more at this time. Please return to the lounge. Don't you play games with me? Bah, talking to you is a waste of time. Get me the captain. I want to speak to the captain. I'm afraid I can't do that. As long as the captain is the commanding officer aboard this ship, his orders are absolute. My orders from the captain state that I'm not to allow civilians to enter any area but the lounge for any reason. What? You blithering idiot! I'll remember you. I'll use my influence to get you canned the second I arrive on Remote Station 6. Be my guest. You'll regret this. Get out of my sight. These people are way too apologetic. I can't imagine, like, military personnel having that degree of tolerance of that douche.
Navigator,
but I guess that's why I'm not Japanese.
Report.
Yes, Captain. We were cruising at Warp 15 on course 231, Mark 330, when the gravitic warp field collapsed and the computer detected an anomaly, forcing us to return to conventional space.
Computer, what caused the ship's warp field to collapse?
There is not enough data to determine the cause.
All right. Even if you can't determine the cause, how about a theory?
Prior to the collapse, sensors detected a space-time disturbance. Our database does not contain any record of such a disturbance, but there is a 77% probability it was the cause of the collapse.
Space-time disturbance? Come to think of it, Vendini military technology is based on space-time manipulation.
That is not an established fact, but the Federation Institute of Technology has theorized this is the case.
So it was likely a Vendini attack that stopped us then.
Screen on!
Like how it takes so long to figure something out that they could have just figured out just by turning on their monitors.
Divert all power to shields. Evasion course 291, mark 030.
Course entered.
So that's a Vendini battleship. A rescue frigate's shields are no match for the likes of that.
Fade.
This is your captain speaking. Our ship is currently under attack by a Vendini battleship. Our gravitic warp engine has already been disabled, which means escape is not an option. All power has been diverted to our shields to buy us some time. I wanted you all to know our chances are slim. I had hoped to transport you all the way to Remote Station 6, but it seems that is now beyond my power. All evacuees are requested to proceed to the ship's escape pods. Please remain calm and follow the instructions of the attendant nearest you as you board your pod. Good luck to you all.
Fate,
A direct hit?
She like lost her balance, and he immediately, before she even gets back up, like turns away to look outside. Ugh.
Let's get out of here. Right behind you.
Oh, we're doomed.
What will become of me?
To the pods, everyone, hurry. They're located one level up in the hangar bay. Don't panic.
Extremely likely.
We gotta go, Sophia.
Okay.
Save this. Let's get some... I'm hoping that there's some good character growth for this Fate guy. He's such a... like... ugh. Not exactly a slime ball, but he's not. It's one thing to decide to go last, it's yet quite another thing to be nowhere near the place that you're supposed to be. What's your blood type? Let's see, what is Fate's blood type? I'm going to make an executive decision that he's blood type O,
This is the type of the best day of their life today. Man, I really envy you. You're having such a great day today. As your parents get, you know, probably killed, and you're caught by crazy people multiple times. What? And you are? Get to the escape pod immediately! This transport ship is currently under fire from the Vendini battleship. I received a report that the attack just received serious damage to the gravitic warp core, and that's now functioning. The ship will explode in a few minutes. Why isn't everyone evacuated? The ship usually carries more than enough escape pods for all passengers. Unfortunately, we're currently carrying passengers well in excess of the ship's maximum occupancy. What? But there's only like 12 passengers. This, by the way, is a situation of clearly this is not a very well-designed ship. It's a transport ship, and specifically it's a military evacuation vessel. It should have enough on it for the crew as well as the occupants that are in here. Why are they letting mothers and children go out of me? Interesting. Okay. I'm gonna talk to the attendant. Now we're gonna get these folks where they belong. Hey, Pepita. What? Everyone's on board already? I guess that means our turn is after Faded Sophia's turn. Time's money, friend. Welcome to the Hellray. It's kind of a strange thing to have next to the escape pods. You'd think that it would say goodbye from the Hellray.
The pod's still here. Get in, quick! We're running out of time.
Fate, I'm scared.
Don't worry.
But...
A Federation ship will recover our pods in no time. I'll see you at Remote Station 6. Now get going.
Okay, you'll follow, right? Promise?
Promise.
This way, hurry! There's still a pod here.
Right. Better hurry.
I better hurry. I need to get out of here. That is a really big escape pod. You would think that they would put seating for more than one person in one of these escape pods.
Activation complete. Ejection in 10 seconds.
Because you can't necessarily shrink down the pod because there's so much, like, whatchamacallit, machinery. But what you can do is you can increase the ratio of like transport space to machinery by just increasing the internal size by a bit. Trying to shoot down the escape pods is a real dick move.
Distress signal operational.
Okay.
Searching for life-supporting planets. Planet found.
Where?
Vanguard 3, located approximately 0.5 light-years from present location. Axial tilt of 35 degrees results in extreme seasonal weather. Existence of humanoid life forms confirmed. The Federation has classified Vanguard 3 as an underdeveloped planet. Civilization level, approximately equivalent to 16th century Earth. Would you like to review the Underdeveloped Planet Preservation Pact?
Yes.
The Underdeveloped Planet Preservation Pact was established in order to protect planets with developing civilizations. Contact with civilizations that have not reached a certain level of development is strictly prohibited by Federation law. This is due to the fact that contact with advanced civilizations has a high probability of greatly influencing the course of history on a less developed planet. All individuals and organizations belonging to the Pan-Galactic Federation are required to adhere to the tenets of this pact, unless faced with a clear danger to life and limb. This pact is one of the most important components of Pan-Galactic Federation law. It also serves as a guideline for civilian conduct in emergency situations. Violators will be tried by the Pan-Galactic Council.
How long till we get there?
At our present speed of Warp 6, arrival is estimated in 144 hours.
Are there any foreseeable problems in getting to Vanguard 3? How's our energy reserves?
No foreseeable problems. An adequate supply of energy and food is on board.
Okay, I guess I'll get some sleep. Notify me if anything happens.
Affirmative.
I like how he nodded in like affirmation to the computer earlier, and it didn't respond to his nod. But it's interesting to think that like
prepare for entry.
Computers would eventually be able to recognize a nod. I'd love to think about like how in depth like computer interactions are going to be, because we've got Siri and, you know, Cortana and all that stuff now, right? And I'd love to just see 300 years in the future how those interfaces behave, because that's just the potential there is just insane.
Here we go. So this is Vanguard 3. Since they haven't contacted me yet, I suppose it'll be a few days before they come rescue me. I better keep an eye out for danger. After all, this is an underdeveloped planet. My quad scanner's picking something up. Moving at 40 clicks. Might be an animal. I hope it's not dangerous. I should use my replicator to make myself a weapon, just in case. A sword would be a good match for this planet's level of development. I don't want to get arrested for violating the UP3. Luckily, I've gotten used to this kind of weapon in the battle simulators. Not that I feel very lucky right now. I sure hope I don't end up having to use this thing. Yeah, that feels about right.
He says he hopes he doesn't have to use that, but
I better find someplace safer to stay by nightfall.
there's
If there is any safe place on this planet.
it's a weird thing to make.
Huh? There's something there. I'll try expanding the range a bit. It's picking up humanoids. Based on this reading, I'd guess it's a village. If I start out now, I might be able to make it by nightfall. I'll go. I know it's a UP3 infringement, but this is an emergency. They'll probably cut me some slack if I keep a low profile.
I feel like he wants to be doing something. He doesn't want to just be sitting around. Right? Like, he wants to be doing something. And that's why he's going. That's why he made himself a sword. All of that is his desires, because there's no reason to leave the escape pod, right? Like, from a practical standpoint, stick with the escape pod. That's the safest place for you. Oh. So, I can actually heal myself here. That's good to know. And I believe the way that the triggering thing works here is that I need to... By the way, I'm going to be exploring as much of these maps as I can. One of the unfortunate things is that the map includes that, like, dark space. So, like, you have to, like, really just barrel into all of the corners in order to actually get the full map exploration. So you won't have full map exploration just from revealing all of the map that you can actually interact with. Whoa, I've still got my battle bonus going.
Take that!
That's not good. Win using only metal pipe. Yay, 3 experience! Now, I'm not going to try to get all of the thingamabobbers. Now, you might be curious, how is it that I didn't get the win using only metal pipe achievement already? The reason for that is because in order to get that, you have to go into the fight alone. You have to be the only person in the fight.
Real fight!
That is the standard combo that I remember from a million years ago.
That was easy.
Those are such bizarre enemies. And it's really funny that you run into them at the very beginning as well. Because it's like, why am I attacking this random person? Clearly, Fate is some sort of crazed sociopath. I think it's if I load, I don't have the same thing.
Real fight!
This thing doesn't have... the, one of those AAA things. Yay! Chain of 3! This part's done. I think we're mostly done here. We're now gonna come back out this side. The area around the area transitions is one of the harder parts to deal with. So completing the maps gives you some shiny stuff that you can sell or keep. So I'm going to be trying to do that.
Real fight!
I'm actually... There we go. So, the goal there is just to bait out a attack. And then once I've baited out the attack, I can just go in and do my own attack. With safety. Forward that section, so we're going to go over here, pop in the mid, that should be done. So we've got 77% complete. We won't be able to complete all the maps as soon as we enter them. Some of them will require going further in the plot for a variety of reasons, but we should be able to get a decent number of them mostly complete. Hey, wait right there. This is dead end. I won't tell anyone if you turn around and get out of here right now. I'd like to go past. Can you let me through? What kind of fool are you? What, you expect me to nod my head and say yes, sir, and let you through? We're guarding this road to make sure nobody gets past, so no, you can't go past us. If you still insist that I don't mind teaching you a painful lesson, just say the word. Grr. They're inhabitants of an underdeveloped planet with no martial arts training at all. I think I can probably take them, but they're too many to pull any punches. Alright, I'll follow your advice. Yeah, see, we understand each other. Alright, scram. I don't see you back here ever. Not sure what them being part of an underdeveloped planet has to do with their combat skill. I don't know why he just instantly assumes that they have no martial training either. Like, that seems like a dangerous assumption to make. You are making a lot of dangerous assumptions, my friend. I'm gonna get you hurt one of these days. They definitely have like the colonial superiority thing down pat though, where it's like he's so certain that anyone on an underdeveloped planet couldn't possibly be good in a fight because, I mean, underdeveloped planet people are just useless at everything, including the things that you would expect them to be good at, like physical stuff, because they need to use their bodies for a lot of stuff. You know, like if you're a farmer, you're going to be a lot better in a fight than some college student. Even if that college student is a, you know, VR video game player.
Finally. That was farther than I thought. It looked so close. On the scanner.
Hey! What's wrong, mister? You got a bellyache? Oh no! Nicholas! Nicholas!
Guys!
Scary.
What? It was just a dream.
That's a very believable dream for him to have. This poor guy.
Wait. I'm on a backwater planet. Did someone rescue me? Who are you?
I'll leave some water here, okay? Nicholas!
Are you all right? You were groaning in your sleep.
I think I'm fine, thanks. Were you the one who rescued me?
No, I just carried you here. My sister, Mina, she insisted.
I see. So you were the one who rescued me. Thank you, Mina. I guess I should introduce myself. My name's Fate. Fate Line God. How about you?
I am Nicholas. Her name is Mina. Fate. You said Fate, right? Your clothes and your ears. Are you one of Norton's men?
Norton? Is that a person's name?
Yes.
I don't really understand the situation here.
You don't know Norton?
No. Actually, I've never heard of him. Who is he?
If you do not know who he is, then please, never mind. I apologize for the odd question. You still need to recover your strength. Feel free to rest here a while. We cannot do much, but we do have food.
I'm fine. No, really.
I'm fine. And then he's arguing with himself.
Please, rest. Don't worry. It is our way to help each other in times of trouble.
Sorry. Thanks.
It is no problem. Mina, let him get his rest.
Okay.
He looks so young, but he seems so mature for his age. Just like Sophia.
Hey, tell me, where are you from? Why are your ears so round? Who's Sophia? Huh? Tell me. Tell me.
She your girlfriend. Why are your ears so round?
such a rude question. How dare you question my ears?
Ouch. Well, it hurts a little, but I can move. I'd better figure out more about this place. No telling how long I'll be stuck here. Wait, where's my sword? Nicholas must have it. It must have made him nervous. It's not like I need it right now anyway. I'll let him hang on to it.
That is, I find, a very, like, good portion. Like, I like to call attention when, like, the writers do something particularly good. And the fact that Nicholas takes the sword and he doesn't talk to him about it. He takes the sword and does not put it next to the bed and keeps the sword away from the potentially dangerous individual that they've rescued, while still being courteous and treating him nicely, it's a very cool aspect that is, I think, easy to overlook, but is just a nice thing to have to see. Like, it fits the character to be concerned about this guy and not want him to be armed while he's in your house. You are hidden, my friend. I can't get back there. Okay. Like, I couldn't actually reach him. Nothing left to plunder if nobody's working the fields. You'd think those thugs would recognize that. No. No, not really. Man's having a bad time. And I shall give you more reason to be concerned about strangers as I steal your dinner for tonight. Okay. Meanies. Many bloom. What? Well, how do they have clone generators? That seems a little strange. Ooh, there's a chest there.
Oh, I thought you were someone else. Sorry. I'm not supposed to be here either. Huh? See, this isn't really my house. I'm just an uninvited guest. Uninvited? Well then, whose house is this? No one lives here now, but there was someone living here until recently. But look, this place would get all dirty unless someone took care of it, so I thought I'd come and keep it clean. That way, I thought it would make things easier for him when he returns. You're that traveler, right? The one who's staying with Nicholas and Mina? Our village has been through a lot. More than a few people are saying rather ill things about you. Still, it's not everybody, and they don't bear any malice towards you. We really are quite gentle folk. Please, hope you at least try to understand that much. Are you, though? I mean, obviously the people that aren't turning into, you know, thugs and bandits, sure, but you guys seem to be having a problem with your youngsters heading off and joining something, getting into some bad shit based off of what this guy was talking about.
What's that?
It's my treasure box. Daddy gave it to me on my birthday.
That music box was passed down through our mother's family. It is the only thing we have left from our parents. But alas, it is broken now and does not make a sound.
I see. Can I have a look?
Sure.
The gearbox is broken. But I bet I could fix this. If I can get back to my pod, I should be able to synthesize parts. I don't think the UP3 prohibits repairing existing devices. Yeah, this shouldn't be too hard. Want me to fix this for you? It'll be my way of paying you back for rescuing me.
Can you really do that? It is an expensive music box. They told us it would cost a great deal to fix it.
True. With this planet's level of civilization, the parts for this wouldn't come cheap. If I can get my hands on the right parts, yes. And I think I know where to get them. It's a little ways away, but I'll go get them later.
But we cannot ask you to do something like that for us.
You saved my life. It's the least I can do to repay you.
Still.
And I'm sure that Mina wants it fixed, right?
Thank you, good sir.
In return, do you think I could get my sword back? I won't be able to go through the forest without it.
You swear you are not with Norton and his gang?
That I'm not. What? You don't believe me?
No, I trust you.
Thanks.
But be wary. If you are not one of Norton's gang, you will be in even more danger outside the village.
I know. I'll be fine.
Okay, we're getting our middle pipe equipped again. Let's do this. Alright, so I'm not sure if we can get 100% right now. I have a suspicion that we can't quite get 100%, because we have one place that we're not going to be able to access quite yet. So I'm not going to worry about it for now, because there's that area over there that I still have I still need to get to. So what I will do...
Real fight! Ta! Ta!
Ooh, finish battle in under 10 seconds. Yay, battle trophy! I love getting triple experience and getting 3 total. It's like, woohoo! We get the elite EXP going here.
Real fight.
Well, thanks for it. Nope. Okay, so I apparently cannot guarantee. I wonder if I can just walk up to it and just chain fast attacks to. Guarantee. Then there.
Real fight.
Nope. Oh shit.
Take that.
Nope. These little tiny things are kind of annoying because all of your attacks are going to easily miss them.
What?
What happened? The pod's parts and equipment have been stripped. There's no way the inhabitants of this planet know what this stuff is. It makes sense if they just smashed it up.
You're really not great at putting 2 and 2 together, Fate. Why do people think that your ears imply that you're one of Norton's men?
No use wasting any more time here. I better get back to the village.
So... what is Tanobel? There you are.
Real fight.
Yay! Now, when I do that, I'm not getting the full value, because the goal for that particular creature is actually to damage it relatively low and then let it drop its thingamabobber. But I'm not going to worry about that too much.
Real fight.
That's not good. Just miss with both attacks. Yay! 10 killing blows! I'm a murderer! I'm officially a serial killer. Alright, well. Let's head on back.
Hello there.
What a relief! You are well! Norton's gang was lurking around the forest in the direction you left in. We were worried.
Nicholas, could you please tell me more about Norton and his gang? Who are they?
I do not know everything myself. Norton appeared suddenly in our village about half a year past. He ordered the village to supply him with food. Of course, we refused at first. The village needs its supplies to survive the harsh winter. Norton was in fact ordering the village to die, but when people refused him, he called upon this mysterious light, and those it touched disappeared, one after the other. Carl, Siren, Kurt, all gone. And our father, who resisted until the very end. Of course, we told our Lord, but he said the idea of people disappearing into thin air was nonsense and didn't want to hear about it. Now some of the villagers have even joined Norton's gang.
A mysterious light that makes people disappear? Nicholas, when you first met me, you asked me about my clothes and ears, right?
Ah, yes. Norton wore clothes made out of a strange material that was neither linen nor cotton, just like the clothes you wear. And his ears were shaped like yours. That is why I did not trust you at first. I apologize.
Don't worry about it. Can it be? That would explain the light, the clothes, and the ears. And it would explain why someone would steal pot parts that nobody on this planet should recognize.
Is something the matter?
It's nothing. I was just thinking. But thinking isn't going to help anything. He may be dangerous, but I'd better go meet this Norton guy. I might even find a way off this planet. I'm really sorry, but it's going to take me a little more time to fix your music box. Can you wait just a little longer?
Okay.
That thing Norton's gang carried off, did it belong to you?
No. I thought it might be, but it wasn't. Don't worry. I'll fix your music box.
Nicholas, I'm hungry. Let's eat.
Yay,
ah,
food.
Yes. Very well. Let us eat.
You know, first thing that I didn't actually eat. I was hungry earlier, and then I didn't actually get around to the whole consuming the flesh of the living part. Yeah, I'm enjoying this. The way that the like narrative flow goes isn't like amazing, but it's not like it doesn't feel like it's cobbled together out of completely different conversations either. So like in terms of old voice acting, I'm pretty happy with it. So where's Nicholas? I don't know. Has he gone somewhere? When I woke up, he was already gone. I hope he hasn't disappeared too, just like Mama and Papa. Nicholas would never leave you like that, Mina. It'll be all right. I'll go find him for you. Don't say stuff like that, man. You're blaming the parents for getting killed. You might not think that's what you're doing, but that's what you're doing. So don't say that. You know, if somebody gets killed, it's not their fault that they got killed. They didn't abandon you, because that's one of the things that, you know, I don't know if this is like true to life, because I mean I've never known any kids who had their parents killed. But like in movies and stuff, there's this idea that like when your, you know, parents die, that they've somehow abandoned you. And you don't want to I mean, he's not exactly an adult, but he's effectively the adult in this relationship. You don't encourage that style of thinking. Bad fate. Congratulations, your exploration has reached 100%. You've earned a fabulous reward. So we got a bunny. Good job, us. So we're going to try to explore as much of this place as we can. Blackberries, wow. That's an exciting gear. So there's a 2. Ooh, just a couple chests. Blueberries, oh my goodness. Oh my goodness, I got more blueberries. Cooking ingredients? You mean like blueberries? Next area. Now I don't think I'm going to be able to finish this area because I think there's certain aspects of this place that I can't reach yet.
Real fight! That was easy.
So these things are still only worth 1 EXP. So we got a chain of 10 and 10 killing blows. Fold 10. There's a 5 here. See, even though I'm not actually exploring more of the map, you can see that the percentage is going up as I go across the side. I already did this side, but I was at 15 something. And then
Real fight! That was fun.
that, by the way, is my most favorite combo. I really enjoy that combo. So you're going to see me doing that a lot in this game. I really like the music in this game too.
Real fight.
This is a... So you do not have a triangle lever. I'm hoping that I can maintain my triple full for this fight. Let's do this more than once. So there's the fast one and then there's the slow one. There we go. Haha. I love getting 2 of them in one. Ooh, nice. 15 EXP. Not too shabby. So if you want to level up, this is probably the encounter to do it with. It's pretty easy to avoid getting hit by those things if you're not just walking straight into them. And 15 EXP is a hell of a lot better than 3.
Real fight.
I could have easily gotten my gauge broken there. Luckily, the mistakes that I made did not kill me.
Real fight.
What do you think you're doing?
I could have easily walked right into that attack. Because I was not expecting it to take that long for that attack to go off. So we skipped something way back toward the beginning. We're about a third of the way done this dungeon. I think I'm gonna just keep going straight up this way, and then I'll transition over to the other side later.
Real fight!
Okay, so we have... Shit. That's not good. That was... So you're done. So I just need to bait out this attack. Wait a minute. My friend. He's completely unaggressive. Don't get hit for 1 minute. So we got some cooking ingredients. Got a battle trophy. We got some cooking ingredients. I'm not sure that I feel entirely comfortable cooking these things. Mushroom monsters don't seem super tasty to me. Pretty low, so... Scan enemy and aerial. So here's the question, do I want to start equipping some of these skills? Okay, I'm gonna equip those, but I don't know what it's... I don't know how often I'm going to be using those, but it's worth checking out at least. So we'll check out this aerial as well, because aerial might be useful against flying things.
Real fight!
It's made. Oh man. Whew. That was super lucky. I should not have gotten hit by that in the first place. And it was really... It was really lucky that I did not just get killed.
Blade of Fury!
So, the Blade Fury thing is kind of cool, but not something that I really need necessarily for now. I'm gonna basically just regen back up. What I am gonna do is, you know what, I'm just gonna go this way rather than go the other way.
Real fight.
What do you think you're doing?
So what we're gonna do is do a double hit here, and then we're gonna see. So there's a shiny chest over there. Whoops. Yeah, I don't want to go this far forward, I don't think. Backtrack.
A real fight. Take that.
How did I not do Okay, so we're at 44% for the ruins of Kukia. And depending on the size of the map, it becomes easier or harder to complete. You would think that the bigger the map, the harder it is to actually complete it, but that's actually not true. The smaller maps are actually harder to finish because you actually have to get a larger, like, basically there's more than 100% to find in the map. You don't have to get every single little corner. And so there's like, you know, 100 and something percent, like 103% or some other similar, small but existent extra. And because that extra is based off of the size of the map, the larger the map is, the more, like, you can miss one tiny spot and not have to search the entire map for just that one tiny spot. You just have to make sure that you're getting most of the little tiny spots and you'll be fine.
A real fight.
That was a little dangerous. We got some ripe berries. I don't know if I'm going to be allowing myself to use any consumables, but we'll find out. I kind of like the idea of not using consumables, because, you know, it's me. Anyone who's watched anything that I've done knows that I don't like using consumables. But in terms of the games for consumables, I actually think that consumables are more balanced in this series than they are in most.
Blade of Fury. That was easy.
Blade of Fury does a pretty decent amount of damage, actually. It's really slow. Like, I have concerns about my ability to actually effectively hit stun enemies. But that last one, because of the knockback, and then this last one having such a long range, that's not a bad attack. I generally don't use that much in the way of these, like, special abilities, so it'll be kind of cool to use them more. So
real fight.
What do you think you're doing?
What do you think you're doing?
That was easy. Real fight.
That was a bad idea. I could have easily gotten crit there and lost my chain. I actually am really surprised that I have not managed to lose my chain yet, because I don't think I've ever gotten a chain this long right from the start of the game. Not because it's hard, but because I play super sloppy, and I really like that combo that is not necessarily the safest combo to try and get off, especially because if the enemy doesn't get launched, you have such a long ending lag on it.
Blade of Fury!
There we go.
All right!
And that is a cost of 20 HP, and I'm regenerating 14 after the end of battles. So I can't do that every fight, but I can do it every 2 fights, as long as I'm not taking any damage. And there's really not a huge amount of reason in this game to be taking damage. It's not necessary. You're not getting a lot of, like, the enemies aren't unfair. Not that I can remember anyway.
Blade of Fury!
Like, I don't remember running into enemies that were using super cheesy stuff. There's plenty of enemies that will counter you if you're a one-trick pony who does the exact same thing over and over and over again. Like a certain somebody that is sitting in this room, and I'm the only person in the room. But that's not the same as the enemy being, you know, unfair. That's just you needing to actually do different shit to fight different enemies. So I should be able to maintain my chain for a considerable amount of time. And I'm hoping to maintain it for the boss. Because if you can maintain a triple EXP chain into a boss fight, that's pretty badass. Get all the EXP.
Real fight!
What do you think you're doing? What do you think you're doing? I won't forget this!
Win 10 consecutive times, taking no damage. So this is going pretty smoothly so far. I wonder how long it's going to be before I start, like, seriously screwing myself up. Blowing myself up by doing really dumb stuff. The key hole's been destroyed. There's no way I'm going to be able to open this.
A real fight!
What do you think
you're doing?
Take that!
That hurts! That hurts!
Alright. And there's a 6. So far, we've seen a 2, a 5, and a 6.
Real fight!
What do you think you're doing? What do you think you're doing?
Fail.
All right.
I'd forgotten how awesome the Star Ocean series is. You know, I've heard people complain about, like, I think it's like Star Ocean 4 and maybe 5 as well in terms of their plot, but I'm actually 100% willing to play one of these games and just, you know, not even worry about the plot and only care about the gameplay, because this is just such a fun series.
Who are you, kid? What do you want?
What do you
this
want,
is Lord
Steve?
Norton's turf, so beat it or else.
I don't want to fight you guys. I just want to know if you've seen a little boy around here.
A little boy? Oh, you mean Nicholas? Yeah, he came around here blabbering about getting something back and wanting to see Lord Norton.
Then what did he do?
Being the kind-hearted fellas we are, we gave the stupid kid what he wanted. I bet Lord Norton's re-educating the undisciplined little brat right now.
What?
It's the kid's own fault. Nothing good can come from messing with Lord Norton. Don't worry, he'll learn it's better to join us than fight us. It's a shame. The apple don't fall far from the tree. Idiocy must run in the family.
Rotten little...
Whoa there! Didn't I just say you can't pass through here? Wanna see that brat?
I don't know
you
if he
gotta
actually
beat
did.
us first.
I guess he probably did.
What gives you the right?
Looks like we got another village idiot in need of some education.
I don't know, man. I'd be paying more attention to the ears and be like, is this guy gonna have a laser cannon? So these guys basically are exactly like the ruffians that we were just fighting. I thought that I had a long attack. Shit. Shit. Oh, okay. Yeah, I keep fucking up.
Blade of Fury!
I probably should have followed that up, but... No, don't scram! Not fair. I want my EXP. Oh, you know what? I now understand. So these guys have the ability scram. Which means that, see, like if I had gotten all 3 of them, I would have gotten so much EXP. But, if I... Because I've been curious, because, like, there's certain trophies that you can only get if you have a level 1 fate. And I'm like, how do you do that, right? That's how, is that this boss fight, they'll run away from you. So you can get 0 experience just by letting them run away. That's too bad, though. I missed out on so much EXP.
Here.
It's set on like 60
Better hurry up and
EXP.
Find him.
But we also got Blazing Sword. This is called Norton's Hideout, so this is a different area. I think that we are going to need to be able to get to the other place, so I'm not going to worry about continuing the exploration there. I think, though, that I might be able to... Oh, this doesn't have a percentage in here, so I don't necessarily need to... So why does Norton's Hideout have...
Real fight! Blazing sword!
That costs a shit of MP. Holy shit. That was pretty fast. Didn't I already get the defeat enemy with a single blow? No, I got defeat with exact damage. So I didn't get defeat with exact damage in a single blow, which is a different thing. I don't know why I'm trying to fully explore this map. How much from behind? Woo!
Blade of Fury!
I don't know why I didn't follow that up,
Too slow!
but... Too slow. Oh shit.
Take that!
Oh shit.
Take that!
I suspect that.
Take that!
Losing my chain bonus very shortly as I botch attack after attack.
So this Norton guy's an off-worlder too. I wonder what he's doing here.
So we saw these numbers just painted around the ruin. There's not really any clear reason why he would write down the number all over the place. But sure, friend. Save the game. But yeah, one of the cool things is that for this game, like, getting levels is great and all, but in terms of like farming, there's not really a terribly large amount of reason to... Oh, god damn it. I had the wrong thing already. I was intending to go after... Whoops. These assholes. Yep. Okay. I'm just gonna go over to this side of the map because those little guys are way, way faster. Oops. So these guys actually do have the ability to guard. Damn it. They really do not use very much when they use their normal... So if you're going to go open with a quick attack, you want to open with a quick attack when they are
have either just used their big attack or their. Wow. Okay, that was special. Yeah, I'm actually slower than that thing even in my quick attack.
Take that!
I still can't believe that I had already lost.
Blade of Fury!
I was trying to keep the Blade of Fury going though. Well, I've lost a pretty large amount of HP already. To the extreme skill set known as sucking at life.
Nicholas! You okay?
Fate, why are you here?
That's what I want to ask you. You should never have run off like that.
The music box parts. I wanted to get them back. I could not ask you to do this for us.
But that's crazy.
It is dangerous here. You must leave. Quickly. He'll get you.
Nicholas? Hang in there, Nicholas.
Must leave.
This is bad. I better hurry. Think. Oh yeah.
Okay, Pooh Bear.
I could short the battery in my
Think.
communicator.
Think.
Wait. I might be stuck here if I lose my communicator.
Yeah.
What am I thinking? There's no time. Hold on, Nicholas. I'll get you out.
I don't think that's gonna work. That's not where the lock is.
Hang in there, Nicholas. He doesn't seem too badly hurt. That's a relief. Huh?
Oh, they don't have it voice acted. That's unfortunate.
Oh, right. My translator was built into that communicator. No time for regrets now. We better get out of here. Let's go.
Please!
That is not breathing.
That was a phase gun. So you must be Norton.
Yeah, that's me. I am Norton the Great. It's so nice to hear genuine Terran being spoken, huh? Seems like ages.
Why are you here? You're not from this planet, are you?
I'm from Razer, boy. We're not part of the Federation.
Razer? I've heard of that world. Right. That planet filled with joy seekers that keeps rejecting Federation membership. So what are you doing here? This is an underdeveloped planet, you know.
Not much to tell. I was involved in this unfortunate accident. Guess it was a bit much even for Razer, so I was sentenced to spend the rest of my days in exile on a deserted planet. But the escort ship they were transporting me on had engine trouble and ended up crash landing here. Can you believe it? All I had to do was mess with their engine codes. Those stupid pilots ended up frying their engines. Oh young, all I was trying to do was create a distraction so I could make my escape. But we ended up crashing, and this planet's become my prison.
And the others, Norton?
Huh? That's Lord Norton to you.
There must have been others. What happened to the other people on the escort ship?
Oh, those guys, they're dead, the poor fools. They were trying to send out a distress signal, and a bolt of lightning smote them where they stood. Bam! That crash part was unfortunate, but no use crying over spilt milk. I've been devoting myself to making this planet my kingdom. You get my drift?
So that's why you've been raiding Whipple?
Yeah, something like that. You're a smart kid. That's why I was raiding the village, and that's why you gotta die. Sorry. You'll be happy to know I'm gonna make the most of those parts I stripped from your escape pod.
It's guys like you.
Huh? What the?
Ah, there you are. I thought I lost you when your distress signal went out. Might never have found you if it weren't for those explosions.
What do you want? You're not one of them Federation guys, are you?
Who, me? A Federation soldier? Yeah, that's a good one.
Well then, who are you?
Cliff Fitter, a Clausian and member of Quark.
A Clausian?
Sorry, no time to explain. I'm kinda in a hurry. Just let me have Fate, that Earthling boy over there, and I'll be on my way. I don't plan on butting into whatever you got going on over here.
How do you know my name?
Let's not sweat the details. Suffice it to say, you're my man.
Hold it right there, or I'll blast you!
Huh? You talking to me?
You think you could fool me? There's no way a Clausian would come here. You're probably some sort of spy. It's so obvious.
Loony.
Look, since I'm such a nice guy, I'm gonna fill you in on a little secret. That gun you have there has no effect on us Clausians. You didn't know that?
Shut your pie hole!
All right, I'm done lecturing. Time to teach you a lesson.
Well, since the gun has no effect on him, I guess I'll just stay back. Oh, look at that. It has an effect on him. Hey. Asshole. Don't point that gun at me. Point it at the claws again. Poke.
Blazing sword.
Okay, so we got Blazing Sword active. I was expecting more damage with that, honestly.
I built this! It's mine!
Unfortunately, I didn't beat him in under a minute. I should have been more aggressive.
Well, so much for that guy. But I did try to warn him.
I've heard the physical abilities of Clausians far outstrip those of Earthlings, but man... And he said Quark. Wasn't that an anti-Federation group?
Looks like I overdid it. Should have held back a little bit. Well, this is about the only thing that still works. The rest is ruined. Here.
Is this a communicator?
Can't live without one. I can't figure out why you wouldn't have one with you.
Thanks for getting me out of that mess. You saved my life.
Whoa there. Don't go thanking me yet. You see, I've come to abduct you.
What?
Now, don't get all worked up. I'm not gonna hurt anybody. It's just... my boss wants to meet you. That's why I came all the way out here to find you.
Boss? You mean Quark's boss?
That's right. Our leader wants to see you. But you've sure made it a tough job. First, I went to Haida and ran into that mess thanks to you. Then, I get here and find you poking your nose into matters better left alone.
You make it sound like it was my fault Haida got attacked. Jeez.
No comment.
Just kidding, don't sweat it. At any rate, I got you now, and I did rescue you, so no complaining. And besides, you want to see your old man, don't you? He's been captured by the Vendini.
Dad? But why?
Hey, don't ask me. All I know is your old man was abducted from the evacuation facility on Haida.
What about my mother? And Sophia?
Well, we know your mom's safe. She should have already arrived at remote station number 6. I don't know about the girl. I've had my hands full just trying to track down your escape pod.
How do you know all this? What else do you know?
Not much else. Sorry. Oh yeah, I do know what your old man Dr. Lineguard was researching.
You mean symbological genetics? My dad's an authority in that field, so it's no surprise you've heard of him.
Right, symbological genetics. And 19 years ago... never mind, that doesn't matter right now. Come on, you don't have any other way off this planet, do you? Look, I'm sure things will clear up if you just come with me. Besides, you'll be able to see your old man again.
But according to you, my father's been captured by Vendine. So how could I possibly see him?
Simple. Quark will go rescue your old man, too.
Why would an anti-Federation group want to help my father?
Well, tell you what, it's kind of complicated. Let's not get into that right now. So, are you coming or not?
And if the answer is no, I'm going to hit you in the head and take you. Because I'm abducting you, remember?
Okay. I'll go with you. But could we stop by Whipple first? I want to make sure the boy gets back there safely.
Sure, whatever. But I still think you shouldn't have gotten involved.
Any shiny check over here.
I promise. I won't let your efforts go to waste.
You done? Okay, I'm gonna blow the place.
Alright, so we now have a second party member, and maybe I should actually use that second party member just to get an idea of how he functions. And I also now understand... Oh, gotcha. there's technically an area transition, but it's a sort of pseudo area transition. So the reason that I don't have a percentage here is because I'm apparently blowing the place up. Boom!
There. Everything's back to normal, huh?
You're wrong. Things aren't back to normal. Nicholas and Mina's parents are gone forever.
Real fight.
Wait, I'll go easy on you.
He's just missing over and over again. I love it.
Take that.
Good job.
Do you think you're doing? I hate you.
I'd have preferred if...
I would prefer to more worthy about it. Alright, so we should be able to mostly just ignore the enemies here now because we've now got access to dramatically higher EXP gain. Well, I mean, I assume. It's my assumption that the EXP gain is going to dramatically escalate in the next area, so I'm not going to worry too much. We're just going to continue on. Pissetto Forest complete. Yeah, we do not yet have the ability to finish the map that we just came from. So, I'm going to continue this event.
Finish up quick and get back here. I'll be waiting for you.
Okay.
Don't keep me waiting too long, kid.
Got it. Don't worry, he's just asleep. He wouldn't leave you alone, Mina.
Again, with the... Ugh.
Really?
What if this kid dies of plague at some point? No. Don't talk like that.
There. Time for me to go. Goodbye.
Alright, I think that what I'm going to do, I'm going to hop over to the Mirror's house. I think there's also a thingamabobber. A little event that you can see. You go to there it is. take responsibility for what you've done. And so this is that was a 180. Okay, so let's see what this item is. It's probably an accessory, right? Yeah. It's said to have wondrous properties. Okay. I don't know what those wondrous properties are, but that's all good. So, much as I'd like to continue, considering that I'm going to lose my chain bonus here to if I end the game here, I'm going to just end things here for today. It's getting pretty late, and I need to get myself some dinner because I didn't eat lunch and I am hungry. So that's going to be it for today. Thank you everyone for watching. It has been a pleasure to stream for you today. And I hope to see you all again next time, if I can figure out how... Oh, that's... okay. Later, folks.